10 years ago. The first country that I ever visited was Hong Kong, just like other Filipinos. Now, with a more profound zest for traveling, let me take you to an adventure that is immortalized for its love for art, laid-back vibe, and shopping time. So join me. I am Isaiah Otero, and this is the Food and Travel Guide. We begin the city tour by heading first to Avenue of Stars. Located at the Victoria Harbor waterfront in Tsim Sha Tsui, reopened in 2019 and redesigned by James Corner, it is the country's celebration of the finest celebrities. This is an epitome of Asian pride because it makes us recognize the talent of our fellow Asians. Next, we are heading to the exciting part, shopping with free taste. If you need anything like souvenirs, pasalubong, t-shirt, food, Disney items, everything under the sun when it comes to shopping, just go to a shop in Hong Kong, which is in the southeast of Kowloon Peninsula. Everything you can think of that can be bought as a remembrance to Hong Kong is here at reasonable prices. I bought 2 bags of tomato chips and 2 boxes of Choco Pie because when you buy 1 bag of tomato chips, it is around 50 Hong Kong dollars. But if you buy 4 bags of it, you will get it at only around $180. And what makes it more interesting is that you can also mix and match, wherein you can choose other food items aside from single food item worth 50 Hong Kong dollars. So a total of 4 different food items at 50 Hong Kong dollars each equals 180 Hong Kong dollars. But of course, my favorite part is free taste. To jazz up your shopping experience, make sure to pass by a jewelry shop, specifically at JW Jewelry. Of all the jewelry there, one stands out for me, and that is Hong Kong's famous fortune fan pendant. Because as the name suggests, it is a lucky jewelry that is made by a feng shui master and made from South Africa diamonds. In other words, it is a feng shui instrument. So, if you want to be wealthy, you may want to consider having it. Look what I got! If you want a souvenir, go for that kind of jewelry. It's a beautiful design yet very affordable. One advice that I can give if you are inside the jewelry shop is that avoid taking close-up shots of the jewelry. You can take photos or videos but make sure it's distant from the jewelry. If you are a fan of panoramic views, go to the iconic Sky 100. It is regarded as the highest indoor observation deck with 360-degree views of Hong Kong. In fact, it is located at the tallest building of Hong Kong, which is ICC, or International Commerce Center, which currently is the 7th tallest building in the world. Personally, going up through the elevator was fun, fast, and a bit nauseating at the same time. The views are picturesque. You can take those views using your camera or phone because you can imagine the hustle and bustle of Hong Kong. You also get to see the magnificent Victoria Harbor. Seeing the views can make you ruminate about so many things in life. What makes Sky 100 more exciting is its multiple photo spots and services, gift shop, coffee, and interactive activities. I'm at the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. No Hong Kong experience would be complete without Disneyland. I have to admit that I was and am not really a fan of Disney characters growing up, except for Mary Poppins, but still, it became a part of my childhood because I encountered it everywhere, and it's a huge thing for kids. So even though you're not a Disney fan, you will still enjoy this place because it lets you revive your inner child. That's why it's for all ages. It lets you reminisce about the things that were popular in your childhood. It enables you to bring out the creative juices in you, and it brings out the animated spirit in you as you get to bond interactively with your loved ones. Just enjoy the ride with the illustrious Disney characters from various movies and stories from Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars. But be careful, out of the thrill, you may get lost because this 17 turning 18-year-old kingdom has 7 theme parks, over 100 amusement facilities, entertainment experiences, and even hotels. Another way of seeing Hong Kong on a wider perspective is through riding the Ngongping cable car. Not only will you be able to see wonderful views, you'll also feel like you're flying on air, seeing the world with your eyes while someone is tickling you. I may got a bit dizzy, but it's worth it. as I got to see the views of the airport, mountainous terrain of Lantau Island, 360-degree view of Ngongping Plateau, and of course, the Big Buddha. A powerful way to end your Ngongping trip is arriving at Ngongping Village, a theme park village reflecting China's culture and Buddhism, and of course, witnessing the Big Buddha. Overall, this is where I got to learn more about Chinese religion and beliefs, especially the way how they value auspiciousness. We unleash our adventure sides by exploring 4 stations of Hong Kong, namely Prince Edward, Mongkok, Yaomatei, and Jordan. That food tour provided lovely sights of animals like rabbit, goldfish, dog, and cat. As a part of their culture, goldfish actually symbolizes good luck. I started with the eggy, simply sweet tart, followed by soft and tasty tofu, fake shark fin soup with vinegar or none depending on your palate, but I would prefer it with vinegar as it's more flavorsome. Soy milk, which reminds me of taho, stinky tofu that is crispy, reminiscent of chicharon, sweet garlicky spinach and rice noodles with quail egg, perfectly crispy, soft and balanced Earl Grey, and banana chocolate chip egg puff, and ended with cold steamed egg pudding with almond flavor which tastes like leche flan. We also visited Ladies Market, which sells various accessories, fashion and home goods, in which you can master your bargaining skills. Talking about shopping in a total package experience, K11 Musea is the answer, wherein the name is inspired by the muses in Greek mythology. This newest Hong Kong pride combines shopping mall, art gallery, cultural hotspot, nature park, and cafes into one immersive experience. Where can you find a place this large that offers everything?
Hong Kong is much more different now than it used to be. It's now much gentrified, as you can see through the rising number of commercial establishments and tourist-friendly spots. The old buildings prove that the present Hong Kong is far from the past Hong Kong. This leads me to the point that there are so many foreigners visiting this country, like Filipinos, Americans, and a lot more nationalities. In other words, Hong Kong is crowded every day. But the interesting point is the presence of many Filipinos. I can sense the Bainihan spirit whenever I see fellow Filipinos helping me and other fellow Filipinos as well. Overall, Hong Kong is tourist-friendly, walkable, and full of stuff to do. You will truly be sweaty because of the many things and places to see, and I enjoyed every moment of it. This has been the Food and Travel Guide and your host, Isaiah Otero.